Hello, my name is Seok-hyun and we're in 충청남도 공주. Today I'll be your tour guide for the tomb of King Muryang. The historic site I'm going to introduce today is built in 6th century. At the time, Korea was divided into 3 small countries. Those 3 small countries competed each other and sometimes fought together. During the process, they could develop their own distinctive culture, and at the same time they could share their culture. So when you see their relics, you can find some differences and commons. Tomb of King Muryang is from Baekje, one of the 3 countries. Baekje was located in southwest part of Korean peninsula. This country traded a lot with other countries, so they could establish their beautiful culture. King Muryang is the one who led Baekje's second golden age. Just like its owner, the tomb is very beautiful and historically meaningful. The tomb is 7th discovered and it's one of the tomb complex located in Gwangju. It was first discovered in July 7th, 1971. Inside this tomb, many relics and memorial stones are found. With those, scholars could get help studying Korean history and ancient culture. As an arch-shaped brick tomb of King Muryang's tomb, it is similar to the style of the Yang dynasty's tomb, which belongs to the Southern dynasty of China. There is also a record that Baekje brought engineers and painters to Baekje from China, so it is assumed that engineers from both countries participated in the construction of the tomb. The bricks discovered were inscribed with the inscription 양관 월이서, which means they were made by copied bricks made by government offices in the Yang dynasty. The tombs of Jega Mountain in Namgyong and the royal tomb of King Muryang are very similar. The style of the tomb is so conservative that it is not easy to change, but the royal tomb of King Muryang was the result of its active acceptance of the new culture. This shows that Baekje was closely engaged in exchanges with the Yang dynasty during the reign of King Muryang. The upper part of the tomb has a spherical shape of about 20 meters in diameter and is 7.7 meters high from the bottom of the burial chamber to the top of the tomb. The burial chamber is a single room stacked with soft-colored bricks and engraved with letters, and has a 4.2 meter, 2.72 meter plane facing the north. The ceiling is arch-shaped, and the maximum value of the floor is 2.93 meters. On the wall, there is a lotus-shaped box, 1 on the north wall, 2 on the east wall and west walls, and a lamp inside each box. The excavated artifacts are unprecedentedly rich and colorful for Baekje's artifact. To see relics from this tomb, you should go to National Museum of Gwangju. As for the crafts, gold jewelry is placenta, followed by bronzeware, pottery, and wood products, which clearly reveal the aspect of Baekje metal crafts which had been poor in data so far. The gold-plated 초화문관식 is considered one of the most representative ornaments of Baekje's royal crowns, showing gentle and elegant characteristics. Other ornaments include 9 gold necklaces, gold bracelets, silver bracelets, gold earrings, gold rear end arrangements, mirrors, and gold dumplings. Among them, Gokok is a new rite that first appeared in Baekje, which is a gold rearrangement is uh, delicately developed. Particularly uh, are silver bracelets in the embossed and act patterns of dragons and the queen's pillows and a pair of phoenixes on the head of the pillow are known to be rare products. The head of phoenix is almost intact with gold coated black and white paint, and its size is only 10 centimeters high, but it has excellent finely cut seeds. The stone animal statue was placed facing outward in the middle of the entrance to the tomb path. The blunt mouth was opened, and the nose was large but had no nostrils, and the high nose blade continued to the back, and there were eyes and ears on the left and right sides of it. There are four long boggins designs on the back and above the head, iron branch-shaped, horn-shaped grooves. The left and right sides of the body are carved with winged mane. The right hand leg had been damaged since excavation. The stone statue is type of tomb guardian built in front of the inside of the tomb, meaning a guardian against the wooden coffin in which the king and queen were enshrined was found to be made of gold pine in Kyushu, Japan. Pine tree is used as a flower of Buddhist altar or tomb in Japan, and for the Japanese, pine tree is considered a sacred tree. Tree used for King Muryang's coffin is believed to have been over 300 years old and to be about 30 meters tall and 1 meter in diameter. Pine tree was considered the best official material because of its very rigid and moisture-resistant wood, and only the ruling class used it in Japan. The king's coffin was in the east, and the queen's coffin was placed inside or west. Also, the fact that the celadon and other Chinese items found in the royal tomb of King Muryang were not much different from those made in China at the time suggests that international exchanges were active during King Muryang's reign. One of the most important relics found in King Muryang's tomb is Memorial Stone. Memorial Stone was excavated so we could know that it was the tomb of King Muryang of Baekje. The stone is a two-piece rectangular stone plate that was placed at the entrance of the royal tomb's burial path, carved on a stone 41.5 centimeters wide and 35 centimeters long and 5 centimeters thick. In 523 AD, King Muryang was buried for 2 years and 3 months to pay for the 3-year memorial service, and when he was enshrined in the royal tomb, it was believed that the king's tomb and memorial stone were created at that moment. The memorial stone is not only the oldest of Korean, but also the tomb of King Muryang became the only tomb to be identified among the royal tombs of the Three Kingdoms period. Although memorial stone was short, the letters written on the memorial stone was short, it was able to make up for the omission of the history of the three kingdoms and became an important clue to the ideological research of the people of Baekje. As these two memorial stones clearly suggested the date of construction of the ancient tombs, the relics excavated from the royal tomb of King Mu령 are a reference material for the study of archaeology during the Three Kingdoms period.